So in the last couple of months I've been traveling and working a lot with this gimbal. This is the Zhiyun Crane 2, and a couple of you has been asking me about this and how I like it, so that's exactly what this video is going to be all about. A couple of you also been asking how to balance this gimbal with the G85, and I'm going to link a video down below. I followed that video to balance it, but what I can very much recommend you is to mark these things. I don't know what these are called, but once you get your camera with the certain lens balanced well, then you are going to mark these places, and then it will be very fast to just get the balance again. So that's one tip that I really much recommend you to do. So first of all, traveling with this gimbal. This is a heavy mofo. Like, you don't really want to have it in your backpack for a whole day. The case that they give you for this gimbal is very bad, because you know that's gonna even hurt your back more because you are carrying it with one hand. But if you put it in a backpack, then it's not gonna be that bad. I have customized my backpack in a way that it can fit the gimbal like this, so it's not going to hurt my back that much. But if I work a whole day with this gimbal in my backpack or in my hands, then my back is still going to hurt very bad. So if you have any problems like that and you don't want to put a lot of pressure on your back, then I don't recommend using this, because it's gonna get heavy if you are using it with a medium size or a big camera. My camera is not that big though, so the second thing that I want to say about this is that it held up very well, so I didn't have any problems with the motors or anything like that, because my camera is fairly lightweight, so this gimbal could handle much more than what I actually used it with. But still, it's a very sturdy gimbal, it's solid, it's not going to break very easily in my opinion. I think it's been tossed around and used a lot, so I couldn't always care about it that much because I didn't have time. It doesn't have any problems so far. The only thing is that this part of the gimbal is plastic, so it's not that solid, but still I think that's not that big of a deal. You should definitely apply this grip tape to your gimbal, because it makes a huge difference. Like, the whole grip gets so much better and stickier if you use this. If you don't have this grip on it, I know it looks ugly, I didn't want to use it at first, but it makes a big difference. So yeah, another thing is that you should always use the small tripod legs, like these ones, because then you can hold it like this with your dominant hand. That's my right hand. I hold it like this, and I hold the tripod with my left one, so it's going to be much easier to hold it for long times. The battery life is amazing. I didn't have any problems with it at all. It's been able to hold up with me all the time. There were some days when I used it for like 10 hours straight and I didn't have any problems. I still always had like half of the battery remaining, so that's awesome. If you are not shooting a lot, then I think you can go like 3 to 4 days without even charging it, which is awesome. So yeah, I have to say it's it's very good in terms of battery life. The only problem that I really had is that it doesn't come with a cable for my camera that is long enough, so I couldn't use these buttons, and I actually bought an extension cable for my camera so I can be able to use the buttons, but it was very uncomfortable and the cable was pretty heavy, so I ended up actually not using it because it always got in the way, and you know, it's not very great if you have a small cable coming down from the camera all the way down here. Where is it? I don't know, all the way down here I think. I'm not sure where I actually connected, but it gets in the way, so I only used the stabilizer part of it and adjusted the settings on the camera. I think this gimbal is like 10 out of 8 for travelers and a 10 out of 9 for paid client work, and I can recommend it, but it's better if you have like your own truck that you can toss all your equipment in, because it gets heavy. Trust me, I thought that it's not going to be a big deal and I can handle it. Like, it's not a big deal, it's only like 3 kilograms, which is like 6 pounds, so you know, I don't care about it, I can carry it all day long, but actually it gets very, very heavy at the end of the day. So yeah, I think it's overall a very solid gimbal and I would buy it again, just because I don't really like the Ronin S, but I'm sure both of these gimbals are amazing. So yeah, go for what you like more. I can definitely recommend this one. I think the Crane 3 is coming out pretty soon though, so I don't know what's that going to be like, but you can pick this up for a pretty good price. I think you can get a new one for about $600, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm planning to buy the dual handle for it, but I didn't feel like it's worth $130 just for a piece of aluminum. I mean, yeah, it's just not a good deal in my opinion, but I'm gonna buy it anyways, just not now. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope that I could help you with this video. I will link the balancing video down in the description below, and maybe if that won't help you, I will make a whole separate video on that. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video if it helped. Bye!